This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Highclimber Field on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school spring sports with an Evergreen Conference baseball game featuring the Shelton Highclimbers and the Aberdeen Bobcats. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich? I'm glad to be back. It's been a while.
It's been a while. It feels like a long, long time. Shelton is 2-4 overall, 1-2 in the conference. The Highclimbers are coming off yesterday's 1-0 9-inning win over Aberdeen. The Climbers lost to Aloha 6-2 Friday, dropped 2 games to Tumwater last week, 2-1 and 9-0. Lost to Olympic on March 16th and opened the season with a 1-0 win over Elma. The Bobcats are 3-3 on the season, 1-3 in EVCO play. Prior to yesterday's loss, Aberdeen lost to Elma 5-3. Split 2 games with Centralia, winning 8-5 a week ago, but losing to the Tigers 9-8 on March 19th. They knocked around Hoquiam 16-3 and slipped by Franklin 7-6 to open the season. Shelton has a 5-game win streak over Aberdeen. The last Bobcat win over the Highclimbers was 14-2 on April 21st, 2021. So not too long ago, but been a few games. So coming up, Jerry, we'll get you the batting orders and the lineups. And, of course, we have the first pitch. It's Evergreen Conference Baseball. The Aberdeen Bobcats at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take-Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we're back here at Highclimber Field. The Bobcats and the Highclimbers getting ready to take the field. They did this yesterday with a 1-0 win for the Highclimbers. And you want to know something? The Highclimbers were the visitor team on their own field yesterday. Did you know that, Jerry? I didn't think you knew that. Jerry's got the lineup, so let's go for it.
Okay, starting off with the Aberdeen Bobcats under Coach Lane Bruner. Leading off will be number 1, Bubba Jones. He's playing center field. Batting second is number 18, the left fielder, Trevin Ramos. Batting third, number 99, Aiden Baker, playing first. Batting fourth, cleanup, the shortstop, number 20, Hunter Eisel. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 9, Charlie Ansage. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 7, Baylor Ainsworth. Batting seventh, number 22, the third baseman, Chad Fretz. Batting eighth, number 17, the left fielder, Mylan Bruner. And batting ninth for the Bobcats at second base, number 24, Ethan LaRock. And now your starters for the Highclimbers. Under Coach Trevor Cahoon. Batting first, number 13, the shortstop, Wyatt Wagner. Batting second, number 22, Carl Turnbow. Batting third, the pitcher, number 30, Austin Williams. Batting cleanup, number 44, the third baseman, Matt Carlton. Batting fifth, number 31, the first baseman, Brady Rhodes. Batting sixth, number 2, the catcher, Jax Ward. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 3, Brad Evelyn. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 20, Michael Carlson. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 27, Colton Fisk.
Well, thank you, Jerry. I wanted to throw something out there before I forget. If I read it right, Carl Turnbow, he was 2 for 3 yesterday. Those were his first varsity hits of his career.
Well,
so,
congratulations.
Yeah, so good job for Turnbow. We are moments away from the first pitch. We'll step aside and we'll be back with that first pitch in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And we are back here at Highclimber Field. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple getting ready for some baseball. Baseball. As Jerry mentioned, on the mound today is Austin Williams, and Austin did pitch an inning yesterday. No runs, no hits, no walks, and 2 strikeouts.
And he got the save.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. He did. I was trying to go back through the.
So it went 9 innings.
It went 9 innings, yes. 2 extra yesterday. So.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to see how this one comes out.
Well, it's going to be a close game. We know that.
Well, we can only hope, right? So, yeah. Williams into his warm-ups here. Let me get...
Interesting thing about Austin, I was asking a couple of the coaches, how fast do they throw?
Right.
Austin top speed is about 84 miles per hour.
Okay.
Matt can get up to 86 miles per hour.
All right. Okay. I'm sure it looks a lot faster than that when we're sitting back here behind the home plate. And I can only imagine what it's like as a batter. So Bubba Jones will lead things off for the Bobcats. He was 2 for 3 yesterday, had a walk.
Okay.
So it's just, so far, it was kind of raining off and on most of the day. It was a little wet getting up here, but the sun is out, and we're happy about that. The tent is up here, so we're not going to get wet, hopefully.
Yeah.
Unless the wind blows it in.
Most of the rain was this morning, so that was good. And I looked at the forecast for this afternoon, and I don't want to jinx it, but they said it would be okay.
All right. So Bubba Jones. I knew a Bubba in high school. Didn't everybody know Bubba in high school?
Yeah.
So the first pitch is in there. A little high and inside for ball one. Next pitch. That's ball two. Just a...
Yeah, missed that corner just
yeah,
barely,
just
yeah.
barely. I think it might have been a little bit high or a little bit, yeah, I don't know. The location was there. Oh, ball three. So 3 balls and no strikes. Leadoff batter of Jones. Here's the next pitch on the way. There's a strike on the opposite corner on the outside. So 3-1. Leadoff batter for the Bobcats, swinging a ground ball. Chopper. It's going to be gloved there by Wagner. Wagner throws it over to first, and it's just offline, and Jones is safe at first base.
Going to give him a single on that. That was a slow roller. And now up is your left fielder, number 18, Trevin Ramos.
Ramos? Let's see, what did he do yesterday? He was 0 for 3. So 1 on, nobody out for the Bobcats to throw over to first base.
Trevin showing a bunting, wanting a bunt.
Looking for the first pitch, shows that bunt, pulls it back. It's going to be low and in the turf.
Playing a little small ball, trying to advance the runner.
Get started early, I guess. So here's the 1-0. That one's bunted up the first base line. Williams will glove it over and hand it off to Rose. Rose will tag the runner out. That's one away, but on the play, Jones will make his way to second.
That was a good play by Brady Rhodes. At the last moment, he realized he needed to get back to cover his base.
Right.
And now up is your third hitter, number 99, your first baseman, Aiden Baker.
And Baker was 1 for 4 yesterday. Pitch on the way, that's gonna sink in there for strike one called. Oh, it looked really high coming in, Jerry, from my angle, and then it just sunk into that zone. Strike zone, that is. 1 on, 1 out, runner at second base, pitch on the way, swing, and that one's fouled just over Jerry's head.
No, it bounced in front of me.
Well, it's a screen bounce in front of you. So that's 0-2. Okay, we're already being silly today. I don't know.
Bubba Jones on second base in scoring position for the Bobcats.
Here's the 0-2 to Baker inside. That one's going to get away from Ward, so Jones is going to head to hit the third base. So 1 out, 1 on, runner over there at third base. Then it's Bubba Jones. Batter is Baker. He hit him on the outside corner for strike 3 and out to number 2. That was not, the crowd not happy with that. The Aberdeen fans, I should say, are not happy with that.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, the shortstop, number 20, Hunter Eisel.
Now, Eisel had a game. He blasts the first pitch out to center field. It's going to drop in for base hit. 1 run will come in to score. That's Jones. And that's a 1 pitch and 1 on and 1 run in.
He heard you.
Yeah, well, he didn't even get it out. He was 3 for 3, had a double and a walk.
And now up is your 5th hitter, and this is number 9, Charlie Ansage, your catcher.
Doesn't even give me a chance to update everything, Jerry. Okay, there we go. So 2 out, 1 in, 1 on. Eisel over there at first base, and Ansich was 1 for 3 yesterday. First pitch to him, swing and a fly ball. It's going to drop in to right field for a base hit. So there's runners at first and second for the Bobcats here. 2 out, 1 in.
And that's the third single for the Bobcats. And now up is your pitcher, number 7, Baylor Ainsworth.
Ainsworth was 0 for 4 yesterday. We do have a courtesy runner. And that'll be for Ansich, and that'll be number 8, Sam
Schreiber?
Schreiber, yeah. Schreiber or Schreiber? I think it's Schreiber. So 1 in, 2 on, 2 out for the Bobcats. 1 run is on the board, pitch on the way. That's going to be a strike 1. Oops, come on.
He's sure crowding that plate, isn't he?
He's in there, really tight on the box. Here's the pitch on the way. Fly ball, that one is going to be right into the glove of Carlson out there, and that'll end the inning. But the Bobcats get 1, leave 2. We head to the bottom of the frame, 1-0. Aberdeen with the lead early. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Bottom of the first we go, 1-0 Aberdeen.
Yeah, the Bobcats in the top of the first had 1 run on 3 hits, left 2 on, no errors. And now leading off for the Highclimbers is the shortstop, number 13, Wyatt Wagner.
And Wyatt was 1 for 5 yesterday. See here, I got a little hot there, don't I? Okay. So Ainsworth is the pitcher for the Bobcats. And the catcher, and of course, is Charlie Hensich. So Wagner will step in. Wait for the first pitch from Ainsworth. First pitch is in there for a strike. So step back in as Wagner. Here's the 0-1. It's going to be low, ball 1, 1-1. Wagner waiting for the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and that'll be a line drive right into the glove of LaRock. He bobbled it, rolls into center field, and Wagner's on with a leadoff single.
And now up is your second hitter, the second baseman, number 22, Carl Turnbull.
And we did mention it just before the beginning of the game. He was 2 for 3 yesterday. Had an RBI and walked once.
And his first 2 hits.
Right. I'm thinking probably his first RBI, but we didn't talk about that.
And Carl Turnbull is also trying to move the batter over.
Took ball 1 on the first pitch. Waiting for the next one from Ainsworth. Pitch on the way shows bunt. He'll bunt that one up the first base line. He's going to well, it's going to be scooped up by Ainsworth, throw it over to Baker for the out there, but on the play, Wagner makes it over to second base.
Well, Carl Turnbow did his job there by advancing the runner to scoring position. Now up is your third hitter, the pitcher, number 30, Austin Williams.
And Austin yesterday, 2 for 5. That's all, 2 for 5. Jerry looked at me like I needed to say more, but I don't know anything else to say.
Great.
First pitch to Williams is a strike. Wagner over there at second base, 1 out for the Highclimbers, 1-0 Aberdeen. Wagner takes his lead at second. Williams waits for the pitch from Ainsworth. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball right to the Ainsworth. He'll glove it, turn around and throw it over to Baker for the out there on the play. Wagner makes his way over to third base, and that's 2 away now for the Highclimbers.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, number 44, the third baseman, Matt Carlton, who had a great game yesterday as pitcher.
8 innings, no runs, 7 hits, 2 walks, 14 strikeouts.
Wow.
At the plate, he was 1 for 5. And he'll swing at the first pitch. That one's going to drop in. That should be fair. Right up the line there. And coming in to tie the game is Wagner. And sliding into second is Carlton. So 1-1.
First extra base hit of the game, and that was by Matt Carlton. It gets give him credit for an RBI. And now up is your first baseman, the fifth hitter, number 31, Brady Rhodes.
Brady was 2 for 4 yesterday. So 1 in, 2 out, 1 on for the Highclimbers here. Tie ball game at 1. Bottom of the first. Pitch on the way to Rhodes. He'll swing and he'll ground that one foul up the third base line.
As we mentioned before, Matt Carlton has got a scholarship to go to PLU and play baseball.
Good for him. Always nice to hear those good stories.
That is a great story. Yeah. That is a great story.
So here's Rhodes waiting for the 0-1 from Ainsworth. Pitch in there. Just a bit low for ball 1, 1-1 to Rhodes. Again, you got Carlton over there at second base. 2 out, 1 in for the Climbers here, tying the ball game at 1. Here's the 1-1 to Rhodes. Low one outside for ball 2, so 2-1. Steps in, here's the pitch, fastball, fly ball. Infield, coming from first base is going to be Baker. He'll run over there by the mound and grab it for the out. And that'll do it for the Highclimbers here in their half of the first, but they tie it up at 1. We head to the second. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we head to the top of the second inning, 1-1 ball game. Aberdeen and Shelton. Aberdeen coming up.
Yeah, and the Highclimbers in the bottom of the first had 1 run on 2 hits. There was no errors by the Bobcats, and 1 runner was left on base for the Shelton Highclimbers. Leading off will be number 22, the third baseman, Chad Fretz. He is 7th in the batting order.
And, well, he did not. Well, I guess he did not play yesterday. Or at least I don't have any information on him. I didn't go deep into the archives for what he did earlier this season. I didn't have the time.
I'm surprised you get as much done as you do. I'm just amazed with all the things that you're trying to do.
Well, as long as I don't
on
spend
the website.
As long as I don't spend the day at the county again. I had 3 meetings at the county yesterday.
Yeah.
1 in the morning, 1 in the early afternoon, and 1 at night. And so it was, interesting day.
Okay, Chad Fretz stepping in for the
Fretz.
Bobcats.
Let's get back to baseball. First pitch to Fretz is a swing and a fly ball, center field. Out there to get it on the run is Evelyn for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Bobcats. So that's supposed to be 1 out, not 2. Sorry,
And
folks.
now up is your left fielder, number 17, Mylan Bruner. I'm assuming that his dad is the coach, Lane.
Well, he did play, but he did not bat
Okay.
yesterday. I think he ran. Probably courtesy runner. Pitch on the way to Bruner. Tick strike 1.
There's been a lot of Bruners coming out of Aberdeen. One played for Pittsburgh at tight end.
Pitch on the way. Inside and low. That's ball 1, 1-1. Let's get the right numbers up there. Sorry, folks. 1-1 the count to Bruner as he steps back in. 1 out, nobody on for the Bobcats here. Top of the second, pitch on the way. That's outside and low, ball 2, 2-1. Bruner steps back in, waits for the pitch. Pitch on the way from Williams. His swings, and he fouls that one out. Back into the into the tennis courts behind us. Thought there was a tennis match today. Doesn't look like it.
And, of course, the girls are playing today, too.
Right, playing Aberdeen over on the softball field. There's a swing and a miss by Bruner, and he goes down swinging, so that's out number 2 for the Cats.
That's the second strikeout for Austin Williams. And now up is your second baseman, number 24, Ethan LaRock.
And LaRock, 0 for 3 yesterday.
Okay.
You know, Jerry could take my thunder. He's got the same sheet I do. But he wants to balance it out. Here's first pitch to LaRock. He's swinging. He misses for strike 1. Feel free to do that, Jerry, if you want to.
Okay.
Especially when I'm pushing buttons over here.
All right.
Give you more responsibility over there.
Sure.
Next pitch is high.
I don't know if I can take on that much responsibility.
You got the book. You got
think I can?
Yeah, I think you can. You can handle it.
Okay.
You can handle it. If I can handle this, you can handle that. Okay. Here's the 1-1. Did he get that one? Nope, that's a ball 2. So 2-1.
Checked his swing there.
I don't even think he was going to go, and then he just stepped away. Next pitch, high. That one's going to hit one of the cameras on the backstop.
Hopefully not yours.
No. Well, it didn't even move.
We did have one hit last game, didn't we?
No.
Or got wet.
Well, there was a softball game, but there's a walk. There's a 2-out walk.
And now up is number 1, the center fielder, your leadoff hitter, Bubba Jones. He scored the lone run for Bobcats in the first inning by way of a single.
So 2 out, 1 on for the Cats as Jones steps back in. LaRock takes his lead over there at first base. First pitch from Williams. Hit outside for ball 1. LaRock again takes his lead. Pitch on the way. High for ball 2. So 2-0 to Bubba Jones with 2 out, 1 on. Next pitch, it's a bit outside, a little high, I guess, more than outside. So that's ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes. Here's pitch on the way. You knew that was going to be a strike. That's called strike 1. So 3-1. Maybe it did turn off somebody's camera over here. Here's a pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball. That's heading to right field high. Back near the track to grab it is Carlson, and that will do it for the Bobcats here in their half of the first. They leave one out there. We head to the bottom of the frame. Still 1-1. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Bottom of the second inning. Jerry?
Yeah, leading off will be number 2, this catcher, Jax Ward.
Okay, what do you got there? 0 for 2. He did actually pitch on Friday.
So it's nice to watch my old alma mater come up here and play the Highclimbers.
At least you're not wearing your Aberdeen t-shirt this time.
No, I don't think it'd be a good idea.
No. Pitch on the way. Ward will hit a fly ball. Baker out to get it out just in the grass out there and right. And that's a 1 pitch and 1 out for the Highclimbers. And
now up is number 3, the left fielder, Brad Evelyn.
And Brad 1 for 3, walked once and scored a run. Scored the only run yesterday.
All right. And that was in the 9th inning?
Yes.
Okay, it had to be. Okay. Yeah.
Pitch on the way, and it's outside for ball 1. Only assuming we didn't get the pleasure of being here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was at the county all day. Rather be here. No offense to the county or anything, but no, I'd rather be here. Next pitch, Evelyn reached for that one, and it's going to be strike 1, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on for the Highclimbers here. 1-1 ball game. We're in the bottom of the second inning.
We always enjoy watching the players and giving recognition to as many people as we can.
We do our best. Here's the pitch, swing and a ground ball. That's going to be scooped up by Eisel. He'll throw it over to first. Oh, just.
Boy, that was close.
Boy, was that close. Evelyn almost beat that out, but just about a half a step behind that is going to be out number 2 for the Climbers.
And now up, your third hitter of this inning, number 20, the right fielder, Michael Carlson.
And let's see what did Michael do. You know what? He's not even on the sheet here. Oh, there he is. 0 for 1. He's wearing a different number. Take strike 1.
Okay.
I get confused. Sometimes they throw different numbers out there.
They just want to confuse you.
Yeah, you know. Well, it's probably been 20. It just wasn't updated on the roster sheet. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. So 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just hearing a lot of noise coming from the softball field there, Jerry. I see 5-0 now. Looks like the Aberdeen Bobcats are on top. There's a pitch that's high and inside. So 1 and 2, I think that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, 5-0. We'll have a complete recap of that game later tonight or tomorrow morning. Pitch on the way, swing and a check swing, actually. They're going to say he went. And that'll do it for the Highclimbers here in their half of the second. We head to the third, 1-1.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take-Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
And we're back here for the third inning.
That was really a good ad. Anything we can do to let people know the dangers of fentanyl, that is good. Good job.
Yeah, it's starting to really creep in more and more into the schools. So anything we can do to bring the awareness.
I agree.
It's not good. Just not good. Okay.
Number 18, Trevin Ramos, is up, the left fielder. He grounded out to the pitcher back in the first.
And the first pitch was a ball. Next pitch from Williams to Ramos is inside for ball 2, so 2-0. Looks like it might start raining here any moment. Jerry?
I'm trying not to say anything.
It's starting to rain right now. Jerry, pitch on the way. And that'll be, oh, it's coming down hard. Wow. That just came up all of a sudden, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's going to come under our tent and join us in our makeshift broadcast booth. There's strike one called. So 3-1 to Ramos. As the wind is shifted in from behind now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive right up the middle. It's going to be scooped up there by Wagner. Throw over to Rhodes at first. And that's out number 1 for the Bobcats.
Nice play by Wyatt Wagner. And now up is your the first baseman, number 99, Aiden Baker. He struck out back in the first inning. 0 for 1.
Sorry, getting a little water coming in on my equipment.
Yeah,
here.
I see
The
that.
ground ball right into the glove of Rhodes. Rhodes will run over and tap the bench, or the base, I should say.
Unassisted, Brady Rhodes.
For out number 2. Boy, everything's coming in. I might have to pull out a different.
And now up, your third hitter this inning, the shortstop, number 20, Hunter Eisel. Hunter had a single and had the lone RBI back in the first.
Yeah, I'm going to have to move this back, Jerry. This is, there's a fly ball. Eisel drops it right into the glove of Eveland, and that'll do it for the Bobcats here in their half of the top of the third. We head to the bottom. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Yeah, Jerry's inviting everybody in as we head to the downpour that's getting everything wet, and I got the tent on, Jerry. So, third inning. Did I get everything updated here? I did not.
Leading off will be number 27, the center fielder, Colton Fisk.
Okay. Sorry, folks, just trying to avoid water and get back to baseball as the first pitch to Fisk is low for ball 1. As you can hear the rain come down on the tent, and it wasn't going to rain. Next pitch to Fisk. He'll foul that one out of play over everybody's head.
So much for the forecast.
Well, you know, I've learned not to trust Jerry. I learned that last year.
I love it. I love it.
Here's the 1-1 to Fisk. Strike 2 called. I'm never going to let him live that down. He told me last year, it's not going to rain, don't worry about it. Don't bring the tin out. And it was like this. So, yeah. Never going to listen to him again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Fisk. Pitch on the way. Inside, just a bit inside for ball 2. It's 2-2. Leadoff batter for the Highclimbers here in the 3rd inning, bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 is our score. Rain coming down pretty hard right now. Pitch on the way. Oh, that one slipped out of Ainsworth's hand clearly. It's almost like he was throwing it to me, Jerry. So that brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Need a downpour to stop. It's just going to stop.
It's slowing down a little bit.
It's just going to pass through here. Here's the pitch on the way. Boy, that one came right back in my eyes. Fouled off. Wow. Glad that fence was there.
Diedrich is awake now.
Oh, yeah, you bet. That was fun right there.
It is slowing down, thank goodness.
If it wasn't for the fence, I'd be headed to the hospital. Here's the ground ball right back to the pitcher. He'll take a few steps towards first, then throw it to Baker, and that is going to be out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
And now up is your leadoff hitter, Wyatt Wagner, the shortstop, number 13. He scored the lone run for the Highclimbers back in the 1st, and he had a single.
So he'll step in. Yeah, see, it just, it started fast and ended quick. Pitch on the way, and that one is going to skip all the way to the backstop here for ball 1. So it went away as quickly as it started, Jerry. The rain did. Now we'll have the sun come out, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And we are working with electricity today, so we have to be aware of that. There's a pitch on the way for ball 2.
But we're now seeing some blue sky coming in.
Yeah, well, over our heads. But if you look over to the softball field, Jerry, it doesn't look too good. That's where it comes from. Here is the 2-0. Little bunt up the third base line, picked up by the catcher. Throw to first, and Wagner tried to dive, but couldn't get there in
That was
time.
a nice throw by the catcher, Ansich.
So there's a 2 away for the Highclimbers, and here is Carl Turnbow.
Yeah, he grounded out to the first baseman back in the 1st. 0-for-1.
First pitch in there for a ball. Oh, don't have to change anything because they didn't clear it out. So Turnbow will step back in. Waiting for the 1-0. Pitch on the way. Fastball, low. Ball 2. 2 now. 2 out. Nobody on for the Highclimbers here. 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Carl Turnbow at bat for the Highclimbers. Good swing, and he'll hit a fly ball. Going out to get it is Eisel. Gloves it over his head, and that'll do it for the Highclimbers here in their half of the 3rd. We head to the 4th. Still 1-1. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
And we're back for the 4th inning of play.
Yeah, leading off will be the catcher, number 9, Charlie Ansich. He's 1 for 1, had a single back in the first inning.
Boy, I'm still drying things out here, Jerry.
I was very impressed with his throw to first in the last inning.
Oh, yeah, after picking it up off the turf.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy to do, especially if you're old men like us. All right. First pitch. It's just low.
Just missed that corner. Or he got the corner, but just a little low.
A little bit low. Looking at the knees, not the ankles. Here's a pitch on the way. Swing, and that one's going to be a rolling foul, third baseline. For 1-1.
I want to recognize Austin for not only his pitching, but getting accepted to the University of Washington.
On his grades. Not on a scholarship for athletics, but on his grades and his
I
merit
know
as a
it.
student.
3.9,
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that. Just huge.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful.
So called strike 2. So 1-2 to Ansich.
Proud parents.
They should be. We always hear about the bad stuff going on. We don't hear about
There's
the
a
good
lot
stuff.
of good stuff.
Yeah, pitch on the way. That one's going to be fouled over everybody's head out of play. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ansich. Pitch on the way, swing, and that's a ground ball. Carlton is going to scoop it up from third base. Throw over to Rose at first, and that's out number 1.
That pitcher arm.
Yeah, I was watching that in the warm-ups, Jerry, just seeing how fast he gets that ball.
Yeah. Now up is your pitcher, number 7, Baylor Ainsworth. He flew out to the second baseman back in the first.
First pitch to Ainsworth. It's going to be low for ball 1. So 1 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way, that's going to be a little bit outside for ball 2. Oh, it's a little bit low.
Starting to turn into a nice pitcher's duel.
4th inning of play. Here's the pitch on the way. That's going to be inside for ball 3, so 3-0.
3 hits so far for the Bobcats and 2 hits for the Highclimbers.
I'm blocking somebody's view.
Sorry about that.
Here's a pitch on the way. It's going to be a strike on the outside corner for strike 1. So 3 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on for the Bobcats here. Top of the 4th, pitch on the way. Just hit that low corner on the outside. Counts full to Ainsworth. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Ainsworth goes down swinging. So 2 down for the Bobcats.
And now up is your third baseman, number 22, Chad Fretz. And Chad, in the second inning, flew out to the left fielder.
First pitch to him is a swing and a fly ball. Center field on the run out there is, it was a Fisk. Yeah, Fisk ends up grabbing it right in front of Carlson, and that'll end the inning. For the Bobcats, we hit to the bottom of the frame. Still 1-1. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Jerry. 1-1.
Well, up is number 30, the pitcher, Austin Williams. Austin has really settled down. in the second, third, and fourth inning. He's retired the side, doing a nice job. No hits in the last 3 innings.
Yeah. Highclimbers, what, you had 3 hits for them or 2?
And Austin is 0 for 1. He has 3. He pitched. He has been hit 3 hits off of him. Yeah.
All right.
He's 0 for 1.
Waiting for the first pitch. Pitch on the way. That's going to be low for ball 1.
See if he can help himself out here, huh?
Possibly. Still dabbing up a little bit of moisture from everything here. So here's the 1-0 to Williams outside, a little bit high for ball 2. That ball did curve in, but just not enough to get the strike.
Right.
Here's the 2-0 to Williams from Ainsworth. Pitch on the way, swing, fly ball. That's out there for Bruner to get under it. Yeah, but actually it's going to be Jones coming from center field to grab that, and that's out number 1. It's one of those times you say, I got it, I got it, I got it.
Now up is number 44, the third baseman, Matt Carlton. He had a double in the first inning, got the 1 RBI for us, for the Highclimbers.
So, Jerry, as a hitter, do you go through the same routine every time?
I think you should.
Oh, and Carlton takes a ball to the thigh. So that gives the Highclimbers a base runner out there first.
I would say yes.
Okay. I'm just curious because, you know, I was a horrible hitter, so I can't really talk about hitting.
Well,
I think I struck out more than anybody else, but
I was not a good hitter until I started playing slow pitch, and the ball was a lot bigger to hit, so it was easier.
So 1 out, 1 on. Pitch to Rhodes. Takes a strike 1 called. What did Brady do in his last at bat?
Yeah, sorry about that. He flew out to the first baseman, 0 for 1.
So Carlton over at first base, 1 out. Brady Rhodes, the batter for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way, runner goes. Pitch, it's a fly ball. That's going to be, great play there. Right by the fence by Walker. He came in and grabbed it for the out in foul territory. And Carlton had already taken off, but he had to trot back. So that's 2 away for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, now up is your catcher, number 2, Jax Ward. He also flew out to the first baseman back in the second inning. Yeah, that was a nice play. He called off the
yeah, there were 3
catcher.
three players right there. And Baker's the one that grabbed it and had the smarts to look towards first base. There's a pitch to Ward. Ward's going to hit a fly ball right in the gap. And there's going to be an error out there by Bruner. He didn't think the ball was in his, he thought the ball was in his glove and it rolled out. So there's runners now at first and second for the Highclimbers.
You're giving that an error, okay.
Well, I mean, he had it in his glove and he went through the motion to throwing with no ball, and the ball was rolling. I don't know.
Okay. So
you
we got
know
2
me,
runners
I'd rather give Jax the hit, but you know. So here's Brad Eveland. With runners at first and second for the Highclimbers, 2 down. Pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball. That's going to be gloved over there by Fretz. Fretz throws it to first. Oh, it's over. The Baker couldn't glove it. Sliding in for 1 run is Carlton. Ward heads to second, and Eveland is on first base.
You know, I don't even know if it had been a good throw.
That it would have been.
If he would have got him there.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a single.
Okay.
And now up is...
this is actually number 19, Jerry. It's Bjorn Jaycott.
Yeah, and he is batting for Michael Carlson.
He was 0 for 1 versus Aloha on Friday. That's the information we have on Jaycott. He'll step in. Highclimbers are leading 2-1. 1 run is in. 2 are on and 2 are out. Runners at the corners for the Highclimbers. Jaycott waiting for the first pitch to him. And the runner goes, Eveland, throw to second. Eveland is sliding, to grab onto that second base and hold himself from sliding into center field. And now the Highclimbers have runners at second and third.
Yeah, 2 runners in scoring position. It's good.
No, pitch was a ball, wasn't it? Okay. So 1 ball, no strikes to Jaycott. Pitch outside corner, strike 1 called. So 1-1 to Jaycott. So he's in the lineup for who, Jerry?
Michael Carlson.
Okay, so he'll likely be out there in the right field.
Yes, sir.
But you never know. So Jaycott is a 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs.
Yeah, 2 outs, 2 on, 1 in. Highclimbers up 2-1 right now. Bottom of the 4th inning. Got Eveland at 3rd and Ward at 2nd. I'm sorry, Eveland's at 2nd, Ward's at 3rd. There's a swing and a foul off out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. So it's 2s and 3s that are getting me mixed up, Jerry. Eveland is 3, Ward is 2, and they're in the opposite positions. Because the 2's on 3 and the 3's on 2. Am I confusing everybody? Now you get welcome to my world. So here's a 1-2 to Jaycott. He'll smash one out of play towards the mini dome.
Well, Jax is playing the catcher position and in the catcher position, and that's the 2 position.
Yeah, see, okay. That makes sense. He's wearing 2. He's plays 2. But he's on 3, so... Who's on first?
I'm going to get back.
Yeah, okay. Nobody's on first right now. Highclimbers. Pitch on the way. That's going to be low for ball, too. I'm sorry. We're just getting a little silly here. It's all right. We'll get back to real serious baseball now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 1 in for the Highclimbers. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-1. Bjorn Jaycott, the batter for the Highclimbers. Brad Eveland at 3rd. Jax Ward at 2nd. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's going to be fouled off. That kind of ricocheted off a bunch of people there. Jaycott and the home plate umpire all got into that path of that ball. So the count remains 2-2 with 2 out and 2 on. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and that'll do it for the Highclimbers here in the 4th. They do add 1. They now lead 2-1. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We head to the 5th.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
So we're back here for the 5th inning of play. Highclimbers have taken the lead 2-1.
Yeah, the Highclimbers did have 1 run on 1 hit. They left 2 runners on base. Leading off will be number 17, the left fielder, Mylan Bruner. He's 0 for 1, struck out back in the 2nd.
I like that name, Mylan. It's unusual.
It's very unusual.
But similar, you know? Maybe not similar, but familiar. That's the word. Mylan. Yeah. Not like Milo, but Mylan.
Well, there's a lot of, like I said, there's been a lot of Bruners come up in the Aberdeen area.
Well, we're waiting for him to step in as Williams is into his warm-ups a little late. Because coach didn't get out there to help him warm up as Ward was putting on his protective gear after being out on 3rd base. So 2-1, Highclimbers with the lead. Aberdeen at bat. And Bruner will lead things off. For the Bobcats, first pitch from Williams. Swing, and he'll foul that one over the backstop for strike one.
Yeah, but it wasn't for the first inning, Austin would have a no-hitter.
Here's the 0-1 to Bruner. Strike down the middle of the plate. 0-2 to Bruner. Leadoff batter for the Bobcats here in the 5th inning. 2-1 Shelton. Williams will step off. And Bruner will step back in. Waiting for the 0-2 from Williams. Swing and a fly ball. That's going to drop into center field. Bruner will turn the corner at first and hold up there as Fisk gloves that.
And now up is number 24, the second baseman, Ethan LaRock. He got on in the 2nd inning by way of a walk.
So 1 on, nobody out. He shows bunt again. Takes a high pitch for ball 1.
Nothing wrong with trying to advance that runner over, especially when you have no outs.
Right, Bruner at first base. Here's the pitch on the way. Another high one, ball 2, so 2-0. Bruner at first base. LaRock, the batter. He's got 2 balls, no strikes up. That's strike 1 called, so 2-1. Bruner takes the lead out there. Strike 2 called to LaRock. So 2-2. 1 on and nobody out. Bruner again at first base. Here's the 2-2 pitch to LaRock. He'll swing and he'll hit one. That's going to drop into the gap in left field. And the Bobcats have runners at first and second with nobody out.
Yeah, 2 singles in a row now. And now up is your leadoff hitter, Bubba Jones. And Bubba got a single back in the first and scored the lone run for the Bobcats. And then in the 2nd inning, he flew out to the second baseman. So he's 1 for 2.
The pitching coach is going to come out and talk to Williams and Ward on the mound. And get everybody on the same page. You have the runners at first and second, nobody out in a 2-1 ball game. These are important games. You want to get every one of those Evergreen Conference games you can. And even just 1 loss can throw you out of the running.
Yeah,
especially here early.
And the Highclimbers have played 2 really tough games already against Tumwater,
right,
who has dominated the league, I believe, with WF West.
In the past, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what the current records are right now.
But I know Tumwater's always been state champions 2 years ago.
Right, right.
So, yeah.
So here we go.
You're right, important.
Jones steps in. He's got runners at first and second, nobody out. And he's waiting for the first pitch. From Williams, he'll glance back at second base. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Whew. I think Jones was trying to swing for the fences there. Takes strike 1, so 0-1. Next pitch on the way, swing and a fly ball. That's to center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Here comes Bruner around third. He's going to come in to score. LaRock heading for third. He's going to hold up there. And that's an RBI double for Jones, tying the ball game at 2.
Yeah, he cleared the bases, got 2 RBIs there.
Oh, did he get another one to come in? No, there's only one coming in, Jerry.
Oh, okay. He stood up. Oh, yeah, okay. He stayed there.
Yeah,
okay,
LaRock
sorry about that.
At third base.
So we got 2 runners in scoring position on third and second. My fault.
And the batter is Ramos, and he takes strike 1.
Anyway,
Jerry's too busy writing stuff down in his book.
Yeah, Bubba,
Bubba came in.
definitely had a nice hit there, nice double. Give him 1 RBI.
That'd be, Bubba Jones. So Jones is at second, LaRock is at third, and Ramos is the batter. Pitch on the way. He'll swing and he'll miss on that one. That's strike 2. So
Yeah, Ramos is 0 for 2.
You know, that jersey looks really big on him, Jerry, just from the location of the numbers. Room to grow. You know he's going to call timeout. Step out and step back in. Again, you got Bubba Jones over there at second base and LaRock at third. Nobody out. And there's a ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ramos. Pitch on the way, swing and a fly ball. That one's going to drop right there in front of Eveland. Coming in to score and taking the lead is going to be LaRock. And then now the Bobcats have runners at the corners.
So 4 hits in a row, and give Ramos a RBI.
So here's Baker. Still nobody out. And it's a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, like you said, runners at the corners, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to get everything updated here. It's not going the way I want it. So 3-2 is the score. Might want to put the 3 on there. There we go. That one's going to be fouled off. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike.
Aiden Baker in there trying to get another hit. 4 hits in a row now by the Bobcats here.
Pitch on the way. Runner goes. And Ramos is safe at second base. No throw there by Ward. You know, don't want to keep another runner in. So 2 are in here in the inning. Pitch on the way and a ground ball. That's going to go foul. So it makes it 2-2.
That is correct.
Okay. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 in. Nobody out for Bobcats here in the top of the 5th inning. They lead 3-2. Baker is the batter for the Bobcats. Ramos on second. Jones on third. Pitch on the way. That's strike 3 called. And that's the first out for the Bobcats. So 1 down.
And now up is number 20, Hunter Eisel, the shortstop. And he is 1 for 2. Had a single RBI back in the first.
So Eisel's hugging that plate. Pitch on the way. Swings and misses for strike 1. So again, runners at second and third. Pitch on the way. It's going to be ball 1, just a bit low.
Austin Williams has 4 strikeouts so far.
And he's working on 72 pitches right now. Swing and a miss on the next one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, 2 in for the Bobcats here. Top of the 5th inning. They're leading 3-2. Pitch on the way. Check swing, and that's going to be a strikeout. That's out number 2.
And now up is your catcher, number 9, Charlie Ansich. Charlie is 1 for 2, had a single back in the first.
He's going to step out, call timeout. Yeah, Jay Cott is out there in right field, Jerry. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pitch on the way outside, ball 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 2 in.
I don't see anybody warming up for the Highclimbers.
There's somebody out there, Jerry. There's a ground ball roller up there. Wagner will glove it, throw it over to Rhodes at first, and that'll end the inning. But the Bobcats do the damage, take the lead back. They lead 3-2. We head to the bottom of the frame. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
And we head to the bottom of the fifth inning, 3-2. Aberdeen with the lead. Shelton coming up.
Now the Bobcats had 2 runs there in the top of the fifth on 4 hits, 3 singles, 1 double, and they left 2 runners on base, no errors. And now leading off for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the fifth will be number 27, the center fielder, Colton Fisk, and he is 0 for 1. Grounded out to the pitcher back in the third inning.
So I don't see any changes out there for the Bobcats. So Fisk will step in, waiting for the first pitch here to lead things off. Pitch on the way. That one, definitely a ball. It kind of looked like he threw it with a screw on it, Jerry. So 1 ball, no strikes to Fisk. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 called, 1-1. (3-2) the score. Aberdeen with the lead. Shelton at bat. Colton Fisk leading things off. He's a 1-1. Just a bit high for 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter for the Highclimbers. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 3. So 3-1 to Fisk.
Like we said, it was going to be a close game.
Oh. Here's a kick in the pitch, swing, and a fly ball. That's going to go out of play behind everybody. So that makes the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I've only seen the managers report to the home umpire once, and that was that one change that we made by Shelton.
Right, for J-Cut, for Carlson. So here's the 3-2 to Fisk. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Fisk goes down swinging. That's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
And now up is number 13, Wyatt Wagner, the shortstop. He is 1 for 2, scored back in the first inning. Like I said, a single, and the last time he was thrown out by the catcher on that beautiful play by Ansich. Just got it.
Yep. So 1 out, nobody on for the Highclimbers, and Wagner will step in, wait for the first pitch from Ainsworth. Ainsworth into his kick and the pitch, and there's a fly ball that is headed to the fence out there at right field. Bruner under it, and it gets away from him. Wagner heading for second. He's got a stand-up double.
Oh, he's 2 for 3 now. And now up is your second baseman, number 22, Carl Turnbull. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to the shortstop in the last inning.
So Wyatt Wagner over at second base for the Highclimbers. Carl Turnbow, the batter, he'll step in, wait for the pitch from Ainsworth. 1 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way, outside for ball 1.
That last hit by Wyatt Wagner was the second extra base hit for the Highclimbers.
Turnbow steps back in as a 1-0 count. 1 out and 1 on. Wyatt Wagner at second base. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Turnbow. 1-1 is the count. 3-2 ball game. Aberdeen with a 1-run lead. There's a pitch on the way. That's going to come in and hit Turnbow on the thigh, and that'll put runners at first and second for the Highclimbers.
Okay, now up is your pitcher, number 30, Austin Williams. He is 0 for 2, flew out to center field back in the fourth.
So Turnbow's at first base after being hit by a pitch. Wagner's at second after the double. And here's Austin Williams stepping in, waiting for the first pitch to him with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, that is headed out there to right field. Bruner under it, up against the fence. That's out of here! Into the bullpen, and a 3-run home run by Austin Williams.
Well, he sure helps his cause.
It sure does. Here's Wagner coming in, touching home. Here's Turnbow touching home, and the man who did it all, Austin Williams. And that gives the Highclimbers a 5-3 lead. And the bases are emptied with 1 out. Here is Matt Carlton.
And Matt has scored once. He is 0 for 1. Had a double RBI back in the first. Scored. So he is. He's 1 for 1. I apologize. He's 1 for 1. Has a double, and was hit by a batsman, and scored in the fourth inning. Sorry about that.
He swung and he missed at the first pitch. So 0-1. Here's the next pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball. That's going to hook foul out of play. So 0-2 to Matt Carlton. 1 out, 3 in for the Highclimbers here. Brady Rhodes on deck. Matt Carlton is the batter for the Highclimbers, leading a 5-3. Bottom of the fifth, pitch on the way. That's going to be high for ball 1, 1-2.
I wonder if that's the first home run for the Highclimbers this year.
As far as I'm aware of, yes. But then we're not at every game. Here's a pitch on the way. That's going to be low for ball 2. So 2-2 to Matt Carlton.
Yeah, you're correct on that.
But we're not here every game.
Yeah.
There's only one broadcast crew, and it can't be everywhere all the time. So 2-2 to Matt Carlton. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball. That's going to go towards the dugout, third base line. The count remains 2-2. Should also point out that we only have one broadcast system. Let me take that back. Working broadcast system. There's another one that don't use anymore.
Yeah, we wish we could broadcast both games that are going on today, but just can't.
Yeah, I don't have the crew either. Don't have the equipment or the crew to do both games today. So Carlton back in the batter's box. So waiting for the 2-2. He'll smack one into left field. Ramos under it for the out there, and that'll be 2 away for the Highclimbers. Brings up Brady Rhodes.
Yeah, and Brady has flown out both times to the first baseman, so he's 0 for 2. He plays that first base position really well, too.
You know, since I've been calling games, Brady's been first base or designated hitter. I don't think he plays anywhere else, and I think he did a little pitching.
He has done a little bit of pitching. You're correct.
Takes ball 1. So 2 out, 3 in. Nobody on for the Highclimbers here. 5-3 the score. Pitch on the way. It's outside for ball 2. Rhodes will step back in. Waiting for the 2-0. That one.
Low.
A little bit. A little low. Kind of bounced around there. Ansich couldn't quite keep it in his glove, but nobody's on, so no damage done. It's the 3 balls and no strikes to Rhodes.
As Aiden says, turf ball.
Turf ball. Well, I don't know if that was a turf ball per
It was
se,
close.
but it's pretty close. Here's the 3-0 to Rhodes. And that'll put Brady over on first base with 2 out, 3 in.
And now up is your catcher, number 2, Jax Ward. And Jax is 0 for 2.
So Ward will step in. Rhodes over at first base. He takes his lead. Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's going to be foul ball.
Brad Evelyn on deck
Yeah.
for the Highclimbers.
Again, Rhodes at first base. 2 out, 3 in. 5-3 is the score. Shelton with the lead in at bat. There's Jax Ward with an 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's out. Oh, it hit the outside corner for strike 2 called. Just right there at the knees on the outside. That's a deceptive spot, Jerry.
Yeah, it's hard for us to see for our angle, especially my angle.
Yeah, that's why you got to rely on the guy in the umpire. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a foul tip. And the count remains. Oh, it's actually 1 ball. And 2 strikes to Jax Ward. Ward will step back in. Ainsworth gets the go sign from the home plate ump. Pitch on the way and a line, well, not a line drive, but a bouncer over to third base. And Fretz will glove it, throw it over to first base to Baker, and that'll end the inning. But the damage was done as the Highclimbers take the lead, 5-3. We'll head to the 6th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we head to the 6th inning of play. 5-3 the score. Highclimbers take back the lead. The Bobcats coming to bat.
Yeah, the Highclimbers had 3 runs on 2 hits, left 1 on base, and Austin Williams, of course, is helping his cause, going here into the top of the 6th by hitting a 3-run home run back in the bottom of the 5th. And now up is number 12. So we've got a...
That'll be Mason Hill by my sheet, Jerry.
Okay.
I have no statistics on him.
Okay, so Mason Hill, and he'll be, see what happens here. He's batting for Baylor Ainsworth, who is the pitcher. We'll see what happens here.
Pitch on the way, check swing, takes strike 1. And Hill will foul the next pitch off. That's strike 2. You start throwing in different batters when you're trying to keep these pitchers guessing here in the middle, late in the game, actually. Here's the 0-2 swing and a miss, and Hill goes down swinging for out number 1.
And now up is number 22, the third baseman, Chad Fretz, and he is 0 for 2, flown out to left field and to center field.
Here's the first pitch to Fretz. It's low for ball 1. Next pitch on the way. Just a bit low for ball 2. So 2-0 to Fretz. Pitch on the way and a fly ball. That is out there. Jaycott backing up and grabbing that. And that's out number 2.
And now up is Mylan Bruner, the left fielder, number 17. And he is 1 for 2, scored back in the 5th inning, had a single.
So 2 away for the Bobcats here. Top of the 6th inning, trailing 5-3, and a swing and a miss by Bruner. Next pitch in there for ball 1. 1-1. Bruner steps back in. Waits for the 1-1 from Williams. Strike on the inside corner for 1-2. Here's a 1-2 from Williams. Outside for ball 2. So 2-2.
Looks like Austin Williams has settled down again after the last inning, which he gave up 4 hits. Doing much better.
Timeout has been called, and Bruner will step back in. That was a short timeout. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way, inside, that's ball 3. So count goes full to Bruner. He's going to foul that one off, so the count remains 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Mylan Bruner. 2 out, nobody on. 5-3 ball game. Top of the 6th, pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. And that'll do it for the Bobcats here in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the frame. Still 5-3. Shelton.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
And we have a new pitcher for the Bobcats, as Baker will take to the mound, and Ainsworth is heading to first. See what I got on the Baker. Do I have anything on Baker? No, I don't have anything on Baker for pitching. So.
Well, Austin Williams had a very good last inning. He got the side out, 3 hitters out, had 2 strikeouts, settling down again.
So Baker in to try and close it out here for, well, I guess it's not really closing it out, trying to shut down the Highclimbers as Brad Evelyn will lead things off for Shelton.
Yeah, and Brad is 1 for 2, had a single in the last inning.
So Evelyn waiting for the first pitch from Baker. Swings and he'll hit a fly ball into center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit as Evelyn is on first base after 1 pitch.
Yeah, and that's his second single of the ball game. And now up is number 14.
That is Daniel Crossan. And what do I have on Daniel? Daniel, well, he only pitched in the last game, so I don't have any hitting statistics on the other end. But 1 on and nobody out for the Highclimbers here, 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning is our score. Brad Eveland over at first base. Baker's going to throw to first. Eveland just took a couple steps back to the bag.
I was impressed with Daniel Crossan in the last game I saw here. He pitched real well, about 3 innings, very effective.
Crossan waiting for the first pitch. Shows bunt, bunts one up in the air, drops into the turf, and throw to first. It's a little off, tilted him off the bag, and Crossan is safe to first. Heading to third, actually, is going to be Eveland. So the Highclimbers have runners at first and third with nobody out, and here is Colton Fisk.
And Colton is 0 for 2, struck out back in the 5th.
So nobody out and runners at first and third. Fisk waiting for the first pitch to him from Baker. The lefty gets the sign and steps off. And Baker into his windup. Here's the pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw to second. Nope, no throw to second as Crossan makes his way over there, standing up. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Highclimbers, with Crossan at second and Eveland at third. Nobody out. That pitch, by the way, was a ball.
And the Highclimbers are trying to get a couple more insurance runs.
Yep. Exactly. Pitch on the way. Swinging that one's fouled over towards Jerry. Nice play, Jerry.
All right, got it.
1-1 the count. We joked. So I try to keep him awake over there.
Huh?
Yeah. Exactly. Sometimes I think he's in a coma, so I don't know. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Fisk with runners at second and third. Pitch on the way. Bunt, and that's going to be foul. Just rolled foul. Well, you got to be awake with balls coming from almost every direction sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Colton Fisk. Nobody out. Daniel Crossan at second base. Brad Eveland at third for the Highclimbers. 1-2 the count to Fisk. Crossan has a big lead over there. Second, there's a pass ball. Here comes Eveland, leaving down, and he beat out the throw. That's going to be 1 insurance run. Crossan heads over to third.
Good heads-up play by Brad Eveland on that pass ball, or wild pitch, I mean.
So 1 in here. 1 on, nobody out. 6-3 is the score. And the count to Fisk is full at 3-2. Here's the kick and the pitch from Baker. That one's again gonna go back to the backstop, and Crossan's gonna slide in and score, making it 7-3. And that should send Fisk over to first base, shouldn't it, Jerry? That was the 4th ball.
Yep, it does.
Yeah, so 2 in, nobody out, and Colton Fisk is at first base for the Highclimbers, and here's Wyatt Wagner.
Yeah, Wyatt Wagner, the shortstop, is 2 for 3, has a single and a double, has scored twice.
7-3 is the score. Pitch on the way, another bunt attempt, as that's going to go foul, actually, and strike 1. A little bit of wind here rattling at the tent and sending some sprinkles onto everybody. But the sun's come out. If it wasn't for the wind, it would be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the 0-1 to Wagner. Colton Fisk at first base, nobody out, and 2 runs are in. Pitch on the way, that's a little bit off for ball 1.
I can handle the low 50s if there's no wind.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to, Jerry. You didn't bring the heater. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Wyatt Wagner. Throw to first. Fisk dives back safely. Nobody out. 2 runs have come across home plate for the Highclimbers here. They lead 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Baker throws to the plate, and Wagner showed bunt, pulled it back. It's ball 2. So, Jerry, the official stat line here is 5 errors on the Bobcats. I don't know. We were a little more positive than that, but
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's the official stat line. Pitch on the way, another wild pitch. So Fisk is going to head to second, turn the corner there.
Well, I know 2 of those we gave singles to that were probably errors.
Boy, the wind is really tough.
Oh boy, there we go.
There you go. If the sun would just come around the trees and warm us up, it'd be all right. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Wagner, runner at second base now, and that's Fisk. Nobody out, 2 in. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a walk. So runners now at first and second for the Highclimbers. That'll bring up Carl Turnbull.
So much for my dry scorebook.
Well,
and now up is number 22, Carl Turnbull. Carl is 0 for 2, scored back in the 5th, was hit by the pitcher.
Forced me to zip up my sweater here.
Yeah.
Wow. So runners at first and second. Turnbow is kind of, I don't know, did he get hit by that ball or just avoided enough as he showed bunt?
Yeah, scoreboard went out for a little bit there.
Well,
See what
that
happens.
happens there every once in a while.
Okay, now I got it.
You're going to call it strike? Okay, that was a strike. Okay, I'm going to call that a strike. So no balls and 1 strike to Carl Turnbow. Fisk is second, Wagner at first. Pitch on the way, shows bunt, and that one's going to go foul. I'm saying that's going to be strike 2. Oh, and Fisk made his way to third base, and
I think they're going to rule him to go back.
Yeah, because Wagner also went to second, and that's what they're going to talk about here. Because that was a foul ball, essentially.
That's what I thought, yeah. Well,
no, they ruled him safe.
Okay, well.
All right.
So much for the no foul ball.
Well, it's still a strike. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Highclimbers. Gotta get everything updated here. Pitch on the way, and a ground ball. It's going to go foul for Turnbow.
Some good base running by the Highclimbers.
So no balls, 2 strikes to Turnbow. Wagner is at second. Fisk is at third. Nobody out. 2 runs are in for the Highclimbers here in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch, and a ground ball that just goes foul up the third base line. Turnbow is battling here, Jerry. He's been behind his entire at-bat in the count.
And the key thing is there's no outs.
Yeah, there's no outs.
Oh.
There's the next pitch on the way, and that's going to be ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Turnbow.
And Turnbow keeps battling.
He'll step back in, wait for the next pitch from Baker. Here's the kick and the throw. Fastball, swing and a miss, and there's out number 1 for the Highclimbers, and that will bring up who? Austin Williams.
Yeah, Austin Williams. And Austin, of course, is 1 for 3. Helped out his cause with a 3-run homer back in the 5th.
So 1 away, pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 1. So 1 ball and no strike. Then you got Wagner at second, Fisk at third. 2 runs are already in here, 1 out for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way. That's strike 1 called. So 1-1. On deck is Matt Carlton. Here's the 1-1. That one made Williams duck.
Had to duck to get out of the way there.
Well, he ducked on the earlier ball, but I think he was just kind of making sure it was a ball. And that one, it was getting out of the way. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Williams. Pitch on the way and a fly ball. That's headed to right field, shallow right field. Getting under on the run out there is Ramos. He'll grab it for out number 2, and the runners hold.
Yeah. Colton thought about it, but it was just too shallow.
So 2 down for the Highclimbers, and here is Matt Carlton.
Yeah, Carlton is 1 for 2, had a double back in the 1st, scored in the 4th, flew out in left fielder back in the 5th.
So here's first pitch to Carlton. It's outside, ball 1. Two down and 2 on, 2 in for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They're leading 7-3. Pitch on the way, outside corner, strike 1. Just right there at the shoulders, Jerry.
Yeah.
So 1-1 to Carlton.
Big strike zone.
That's a big guy.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way, swing, and that one's going to be fouled over the clubhouse for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Are we in the stadium? We're in the Highclimber Stadium. The wind keeps swirling around in weird ways.
Yeah.
So here's the 1-2 to Carlton. 2 out, 2 on. Pitch on the way, and there's a fly ball center field. That might drop in. It does. There's 1 run to score. That's Fisk. Coming around is going to be Wagner, and that Highclimbers add 2 more. 2-run single.
Yep.
Here's Brady Rose.
Yeah, Brady Rhodes is 0 for 2, had a walk in the 5th inning.
I forgot to tell you it's 9-3 now. If you didn't notice. Shelton 9, Aberdeen 3, Brady Rhodes at bat. Matt Carlton at first base. Walker with the pitch, and he'll step off. Now that's going to be a balk, and so Carlton's going to head down to second base. That it was, I was thinking that there's almost the textbook. I thought it was a balk. I don't know.
It was.
It was? Well, they're talking about it. Field umpire saying, okay, yeah, it is. So Carlton is at second base now for the Highclimbers. 2 out. 4 runs are in for Shelton in this inning. Brady Rhodes the batter. Aiden Baker on the mound for the Bobcats. Here's the pitch on the way to Rhodes, outside for ball 1. And we're waiting for the 1-0, and Walker steps off again, gets Carlton back to the bag at second base. Carlton takes a big lead out there, Jerry.
Yeah, the second baseman for the Bobcats is doing everything he can to see if they can nail him there at second.
Yeah, here's the pitch to the plate to Rhodes. He'll swing and he'll hit a fly ball. That's going to drop in to right field. Carlton around third, heading in to score. Rhodes heading for second. Going to slide in there.
And a stand-up double. Well, not a stand-up double,
Well,
but a double.
An RBI double, and that makes it to 10-3.
So he scores Matt Carlton on that. And now up is Jax Ward. And Jax is the 9th hitter for the Highclimbers here in this inning. So they batted around.
So 2 down. And we're going to have a courtesy runner out there for Brady Rhodes. And that's going to be, I believe it's Wyatt DePoe, number 12.
Yeah, Wyatt.
Wyatt comes up with two jersey numbers for some reason. But he's number 12 today. So he's going to be on second base. 2 out, 5 in for the Highclimbers. Leading at 10-3. Pitch on the way to Ward. Hit that outside corner for strike 1. Ward steps back into the box. DePoe over there at second base. Pitch on the way. Outside corner again for strike 2 this time. Just hitting that outside corner, Jerry. From our angle, it looks like it's way outside, but it is not. It's right there on the spot.
Yeah, the Highclimbers have had 5 runs in this inning.
Here's the 0-2 to Ward. Pitch on the way. That one's a bit high for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jax Ward. 5 runs in, 2 out, 1 on. Wyatt DePoe over at second base for the Highclimbers. There's a pitch on the way, swing, and that one's fouled over the clubhouse. I think there's a JV softball game going on over there in the softball field. I believe. I could be wrong. Maybe not. I think it's still the varsity game. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on, 5 in for the Highclimbers. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing. Actually, that's going to be called strike 3, and that'll do it for the Highclimbers in the inning. But the damage was done. They lead 10-3. We head to the 7th. This is Mason Webb TV, powered by HCC.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
So we head to the top of the 7th inning, 10-3. Shelton with the lead. Aberdeen coming up to bat. We have a new pitcher. It's Daniel Crossan.
And the Highclimbers had 5 runs on 3 hits, left 1 on, and I have 1 error on Aberdeen that inning. And leading off for Aberdeen will be number 24, the second baseman, Ethan LaRock. And Ethan is 1 for 1, scored back in the 5th inning on a single, had a walk in the 2nd. So he's 1 for 1 based on his last single.
All right, so Crossan, the new pitcher for the Highclimbers. Williams is now over there at second base. I don't see any other. Oh, I see Depose at first. That's the other change here. And I think the outfield is the same. I could be wrong. Let's take a look here. Evelyn Fisk and Noel Turnbow is out in right field. That's the other change. If you needed to know that. The wind starts kicking up a little bit here. First pitch to LaRock is a strike. Boy, wind, man. Gee. I don't know where you're going, Jerry.
I'm standing behind you.
I don't know.
Like the wind, right?
I don't know if that's much of a wind blow. Next pitch is in there for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to LaRock.
Gotta add some humor here.
Yeah. Jerry's dancing around behind me for some reason. Pitch all the way, swing and a miss by LaRock.
I'm trying to stay warm.
Well, yeah, you know what? So am I. And you can put on your other layer there, Jerry, if you had to.
I know it.
Of course, that's going to be hard to get it over your head with your headset on. Here's a 1-2 to LaRock. Strike 3 called, and 1 out. Crossan like that pitch. He's pretty hopping happy out there. So 1 away.
Yeah, and now up is Bubba Jones, the center fielder, the leadoff hitter, and he's had a pretty good night. He's 2 for 3.
And he swung and hit the first pitch off the end of the bat there and over the backstop for strike 1. Here's the next pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 1. Boy, that wind is just going a little crazy here. Might want to have to grab hold of that fence.
I know it.
Something, man. Oh my. Sun's out, though. That's a good thing. Winds are blowing. 1-1. Swing and a miss by Jones. He got a piece of it, but it's strike 2.
I've been impressed with Daniel Crossan.
Yeah. Coming in, let's see. His last outing was Friday. He pitched 4 innings, 3 earned runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts.
Well, I know in the game we saw here, he pitched, I think, 3 innings and did well.
Yeah. Changed the direction of that game, actually. 2-2 is the count now. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And that will be out number 2 for the Bobcats here.
Yeah, registered 2 strikeouts so far. And now up is number 18, your left fielder, Trevin Ramos. And Trevin is 1 for 3, had a RBI and a single back in the 5th.
Oh, he hits one up the first base line that does just go foul for strike 1. Got a nice little smack on that, though. You'd hear the wood crack a little bit, even without the mic on. Turn the mic off with the wind. So here's the 0-1 to Ramos. Pitch on the way, fastball. That one's going to be fouled off for strike 2. So 0-2 to Ramos. 2 out. Nobody on for the Bobcats, trailing 10-3. On deck, should Ramos reach, is Walker. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low, and that's going to be a turf ball, Jerry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll have to get an official definition of that term from Aiden the next time we see him. Pitch on the way. That's going to hit Ramos, and that will give the Bobcats a runner at first base, and here's Walker.
Give him life. Okay, number 99 up now. The first, well, now he's the pitcher.
Yeah, he's pitching.
And Aiden Baker, and Aiden is 0 for 3.
2 out, 1 on for the Bobcats. Crossan on the mound for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way. That's going to be high for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Baker, excuse me. Ramos takes a lead at first. Here's the pitch to the plate. Outside corner, strike 1. 1-1. Baker steps back in. Waits for the 1-1 from Crossan. Pitch on the way, and that's a fly ball that's going to go out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to Baker. Again, Ramos at first base, 2 out for the Bobcats here. Top of the 7th inning, trailing 10-3. Here's the pitch on the way. Inside for ball 2. It's a 2-2 to count. Here comes the wind again. I think that wind is helping anybody here, Jerry? I don't know.
Well, I think it's helped. We've had some long fly balls. Yeah, it's helped, definitely. Depending on which direction it's been coming from. Right. It's been coming from different directions.
So the last pitch did not count because Baker had stepped out. So 2-2 on the way. That one's fouled off. That's going to count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, 1 on. Trevin Ramos at first. He takes a lead there. The batter is Baker. He's got 2-2 count. Pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball, center field. Fisk out there. He's going to get under it, kind of over in left field. Grabs it, and that'll do it for the ball game. As the Highclimbers take care of the Bobcats 10-3. We'll take a timeout. Come back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Well, it's a final here in, the Highclimber field. The Shelton Highclimbers knock off the Bobcats from Aberdeen by a score of 10-3, And Jerry, you've got some statistics for us real quick?
I do. Aberdeen had 3 runs on 7 hits. According to the one thing, they had 5 errors. I put them down for 3.
Yeah.
Go
with your 3, Jerry. I like 3.
Okay, thanks. Bubba Jones had 2 singles. Trevin Ramos had a single. Hunter Eisel had a single. Charlie Ansich had a single. Mylan Bruner also had a single. And Ethan LaRock had a single. So they had 3 runs on 7 hits. For the Highclimbers, they had 10 runs, 9 hits. Wyatt Wagner had a single and a double. Austin Williams had a 3-run home run. Matt Carlton had a single and a double. Brady Rhodes had a single. A double. He slid in there at second base. Jax Ward had a single. Brad Evelyn was 2 for 3, 2 singles. So a total of 9 runs. And I had them down for one error.
Well,
what did they
officially
have?
no errors.
Okay,
on the
no
Highclimbers.
errors. Okay,
Williams,
I was correct.
Williams credited with 3 RBIs, Carlton 3 RBIs, Rhodes with an RBI. Yeah, that pretty much.
You're correct. There was no errors by
Yeah. Okay.
And how many hits did they credit?
Credited was 8 hits.
They had 8 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, and I had 9. Okay.
Yeah. Wanted to get to pitching really quickly. Williams he actually went. What's this? No, 6 innings, 3 runs, 3 earned runs on 7 hits, 1 walk and 8 strikeouts. Crossing, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts.
Yeah. Nice relief.
Yeah, nice relief.
Can't give him a save because of the.
Right. But Williams got the win. So big day for Austin Williams.
Big win for him.
So next up for the Highclimbers, they head to Vancouver Friday to play River Ridge in the Heritage High School Tournament. Shelton will also be playing on Saturday. Couldn't find out who they could be playing. There's like 5 teams, 6, 7 teams involved in that tournament, so I don't know who they'll be playing. Bobcats travel to Hanford on Monday for a doubleheader.
Wow.
But spring break, so.
That's right.
Our next broadcast is tomorrow when the North Mason baseball team hosts Olympic. First pitch, weather permitting, is 4:15. I guess that'll do it from us from a windy Highclimber field. My thanks to Terry Apple for his help with this broadcast.
My pleasure.
Final again, Shelton 10, Aberdeen 3. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Belfair.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.